Hello guys, this is for the people that are doing the Honda Civic GT5 Championship. I'm going to show you how to make a Civic. That's my Civic there. So I'm just going to make a Civic quickly to show you what it kind of needs to be and what it needs to do. First of all, you're going to buy a Civic. When the game loads. So you go over to Honda, and then you click on the first Civic here, so the Type R EK97. Doesn't really matter what colour you get it in, doesn't really matter. So we'll just go for Championship White. And you do want to drive this car now. Now you go into GT Auto and you buy the race modifications. Do not do the oil change, as you won't need it yet as such, because it will push the power up above the limit of the championship. So don't do the oil change just yet. Give it, maybe run the car in a bit and then do the oil change. But don't do the oil change from the straight off. So now you've bought your race modifications, you're going into the tuning section of Gran Turismo 5 to do your tune, so to buy all the parts. I'm just going to stick a set of wheels on here randomly. There you go. And then I always put those wheels on them. And then you exit out of here and go to the tuning section of Gran Turismo 5, where you purchase a lot of parts, including all the racing tyres, the racing reins, the snow tyres and the dirt tyres. Right, so in here you're buying these tyres where the mouse is, so you're buying all of them tyres and the dirt and the snow tyres up the top. So let's just buy all of them. Now you should already have the suspension and the transmission, so you just need to do the fully customizable LSD in here. And then you do all your normal parts, so your turbo kits in here. So your turbo kits, your sports exhaust manifold, your catalytic converter. You're doing all these parts till you get the car pushing around 395 brake horsepower. You won't get dead on 395 until you wear the car in, so don't think that your car will be slow. It just needs to be running a bit before you can actually get the 395 brake horsepower. And then you put all these parts on, so you stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 and the ECU, which will then push the cars up to about 388 brake horsepower, near enough. So now you're going to do you're going to basically make the car more rigid and more stable through the corners, and I would strongly advise doing this. Right, so that is your car build sort of done. Now you can just do the kind of thorough setups on the car. So I'll talk you through that quickly and what I'd recommend. So now on here you've got your race tyres, you've got your dirt tyres, you've got your racing reins. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into settings sheet, and you're going to just select setting sheet A. It should already be on there for your tarmac stages. So for the tarmac stages, what you want to do is have the racing hard, medium or soft, depending on your preference, on the tyres, and you want to adjust your suspension to these settings. So what I recommend is that you lower the car completely and then make everything apart from the spring rate stiff, so that the car doesn't roll around in the corners as much. It feels more stiff, so you can feel all the bounces of the track, and then you leave that kind of as it is, and then you move on to the drivetrain, which I'm a bit of a fool, and I'll stick everything on full. So put everything up to 60 on the front on your drivetrain, because these cars have got a lot of power and they don't really understeer, and I'll demonstrate why they don't understeer in a minute. But these cars will have a habit of being able to cope with the speed and corner well. Right, so now you're on your gear ratios, and if I'm honest, all I do here is put it up to 180, so I don't think these Civics will really go much faster than that anyway. Your turbo, it's already there, that's already there, and all this stuff's already sorted out for you. Apart from the aerodynamics, which you can put up to full, and then you'll go up towards the 550s on the PP. And that's what your car should look like once it's done, hopefully. This is just for your track setup, so for the tarmac stages, and then you can customise the number. We'll put 16 on this one. So you customise the number, you customise the colour, you get yourself in a group of 3 cars exactly like this. And yeah, you're pretty much done from there, but I'm just going to test the car so that you can kind of see how it copes. Now these cars do handle pressure quite well, so you can kind of pressure them to do anything. And we're going to take it round Grand Valley Speedway, I think. Now personally I'll turn traction control down to 1, ABS off, tyre and fuel depletion on, and steering sensitivity to 3. Start it. And then I've just forgotten to do the little setting on the brakes. Now for the brakes, I would set them so that they're more rear wheel bias. So turn the back up to 10 and the front up to 7. And now I'm just entering the track to show you what these cars are like around the circuit. So we're just going to do one lap just to demonstrate what this car can really do. And that's what they're like, really. They're just a load of fun. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Ciao.